This is Fluent English Journey Podcast.
From Speak English with Nora. Welcome back, English learners. I'm Nora, and I'm absolutely buzzing with excitement today.
And I'm Ethan. Buzzing, that means very excited or energetic. And yes, Nora's definitely buzzing today. You know what? It's Monday morning, and instead of feeling tired or lazy, I'm actually feeling really optimistic.
Optimistic means hopeful about the future. That's exactly what we're talking about today. New week, new opportunities. You know, there's something magical about Monday mornings, isn't there?
Oh, really? You think Monday mornings are magical? Most people I know complain about Mondays. They call it the Monday blues.
Monday blues means feeling sad or unmotivated on Monday. But think about it this way. Every Monday is like a blank page in a book. You get to write a completely new chapter.
That's a beautiful way to look at it. Actually, you know what? I just got some exciting news this morning that proves your point perfectly.
Ooh, what happened? Tell us.
Well, you remember I've been trying to switch careers for months, right? Switch careers means to change from one job field to another.
Yes, you've been wanting to move from accounting to graphic design.
Exactly. And this morning, I got a call from that creative agency I applied to 3 weeks ago. They want me to come in for a second interview next Wednesday.
That's fantastic. See? New week, new opportunities. I'm so excited for you. This could be the breakthrough you've been waiting for.
A breakthrough is when you finally succeed after trying hard for a long time. You know, I almost didn't answer the phone because I thought it was another spam call. Can you imagine if I'd missed this opportunity?
Oh no, that would have been devastating. But you didn't miss it, and that's what matters. You know what I love about your story? You didn't just sit around waiting for opportunities to find you. You actively pursued them.
Pursued means to actively try to achieve or get something. That's true. I must have sent out like 50 applications over the past 2 months. Some weeks I felt really discouraged.
But you kept going. And speaking of not giving up, I have my own Monday opportunity to share.
Really? What's yours?
Well, it's not as dramatic as a job interview, but I finally mustered up the courage to sign up for that online Spanish course I've been thinking about for ages.
Mustered up courage means gathered the bravery to do something. Nora, that's wonderful. I know you've been wanting to learn Spanish for your upcoming trip to Mexico.
Exactly. I kept making excuses. I'm too busy. I'm too old to learn a new language. What if I'm terrible at it? But this morning, I thought, new week, new opportunities, right? So I just did it.
Good for you. You know what I find interesting? Both of our opportunities required us to take action. They didn't just appear magically.
That's such a good point. I think a lot of people wait for opportunities to knock on their door, but sometimes you have to go out and create your own opportunities.
Absolutely. Like, I could have stayed in my accounting job forever complaining about how boring it was, but instead I decided to take the leap and try something new.
Take the leap means to take a big risk or make a brave decision. And that's scary, isn't it? Taking leaps always involves some risk.
Oh, it's terrifying. What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if I waste all this time and money on something that doesn't work out?
Those are totally normal fears. But you know what's worse than failing? Regret. Looking back in 5 years and thinking, what if I had tried?
Regret means feeling sad or disappointed about something you didn't do. That's exactly what motivates me. I'd rather try and fail than never try at all.
Yes, and here's something our listeners might not realize. Opportunities don't always look like big, dramatic changes. Sometimes they're small, everyday chances to grow or improve.
What do you mean?
Well, think about it. This morning, maybe someone has the opportunity to finally start that morning exercise routine they've been planning. Or maybe someone can strike up a conversation with that friendly neighbor they always wave to but never talk to.
Strike up a conversation means to start talking to someone.
Oh, I love that example. It reminds me of something that happened to me last week. I was at the coffee shop, and there was this guy ahead of me in line who was clearly struggling with his English order.
What did you do?
At first, I just minded my own business, but then I thought this could be an opportunity to help someone and maybe make a new friend. So I gently asked if he needed help, and we ended up having this amazing conversation.
Really? What happened?
His name is Carlos, and he just moved here from Colombia for work. He was so grateful for the help, and we exchanged numbers. We're actually meeting for lunch this Thursday to practice English together. He helps me with my Spanish, and I help him with English.
That's incredible. See, you turned a simple Monday coffee run into a meaningful connection.
A meaningful connection is a relationship that has real value or importance. And you know what? If I had just put in my earbuds and ignored everyone around me, that opportunity would have passed me by completely.
That's such a great point. How many opportunities do we miss because we're not paying attention or because we're too focused on our phones?
Probably way more than we realize. I think being present and aware is actually one of the most important skills for recognizing opportunities.
That's so true. And you know what else helps? Having the right mindset.
Mindset means your attitude or way of thinking about things. What kind of mindset do you think works best?
I think it's about being open-minded and curious. Instead of thinking, this won't never work or I'm not qualified for this, try thinking, what's the worst that could happen? Or what might I learn from this?
Open-minded means willing to consider new ideas or possibilities. That's a huge shift. It reminds me of something my grandmother used to say. Every door you don't knock on is a door that stays closed.
Oh, I love that. Your grandmother sounds like a wise woman. And it's true. We can't expect opportunities to chase us. We have to put ourselves out there.
Put yourself out there means to take risks and try new things, even if it feels uncomfortable. But let's be honest with our listeners. Putting yourself out there can be really uncomfortable, especially if you're naturally shy or introverted.
Absolutely. I'm actually quite introverted myself, and the idea of networking events or cold calling potential employers makes me feel sick to my stomach.
Really? You seem so confident.
Thank you, but confidence and being outgoing are two different things. I've learned that you can be shy and still advocate for yourself. You just have to find your own style.
Advocate for yourself means to speak up for your own interests and needs. What works for you?
Well, instead of going to big networking events, I prefer one-on-one coffee meetings. Instead of making cold calls, I send thoughtful emails. I play to my strengths. I'm a good listener, and I'm good at written communication.
That's brilliant. You're not trying to be someone you're not. You're just finding ways to create opportunities that work with your personality, not against it.
Exactly. And I think that's an important message for our listeners, especially those who are learning English as a second language. You don't have to be the most outgoing person in the room to create opportunities for yourself.
Right. Maybe your superpower is being a great listener, or being really thorough and detail-oriented, or being incredibly creative. There are opportunities out there that need exactly what you bring to the table.
Bring to the table. What does that mean?
Bring to the table means the skills, experience, or qualities that you can contribute. Good catch. I love how we naturally explain these expressions to each other.
It's so important, especially for language learners. Speaking of which, I want to ask our listeners something. What's one opportunity you've been thinking about but haven't acted on yet? Maybe it's applying for a new job, starting a hobby, or even just introducing yourself to someone new.
Ooh, great question. And here's my challenge for everyone listening. What's one small step you could take this week, just this week, to move toward that opportunity?
I love that, because here's the thing. You don't have to overhaul your entire life on Monday morning. Small steps can lead to big changes.
Overhaul means to completely change or rebuild something. Exactly. Maybe it's updating your resume, or researching that course you want to take, or simply smiling and saying hello to that colleague you've never talked to.
Yes, and you know what? Even if some opportunities don't work out the way we hoped, we still gain something valuable from trying.
Like what?
Experience, confidence, new skills, new connections. Every opportunity we pursue teaches us something about ourselves and about the world around us.
That's such a healthy way to look at it. Instead of thinking, what if I fail, we can think, what will I learn?
Exactly. And speaking of learning, I realized something while we've been talking today. Creating opportunities is actually a skill that you can develop over time.
Develop means to gradually improve or build up a skill. What do you mean?
Well, think about it. The more you practice recognizing opportunities, the better you get at spotting them. The more you practice taking small risks, the more comfortable you become with bigger ones.
Oh, that's interesting. It's like building a muscle, isn't it? The more you use it, the stronger it gets.
Yes, and I think that's encouraging for people who feel like they're not naturally good at creating opportunities. It's not about being born with some special talent. It's about practice and persistence.
Persistence means continuing to try even when things are difficult. You know, Nora, I think we should probably wrap up soon, but before we do, I want to share one last thought.
Wrap up means to finish or conclude something.
What's your thought? I think the most important thing about new opportunities is to remember that they're not just about achieving some big goal or making a lot of money. Sometimes the best opportunities are about becoming the person you want to be.
Oh, that's beautiful. Like how learning Spanish isn't just about being able to order food in Mexico. It's about challenging myself and proving that I can still learn new things.
Exactly. And my potential career change isn't just about finding a more interesting job. It's about having the courage to follow my passion and be true to myself.
I love that perspective. It reminds me that every opportunity, big or small, is really an opportunity to grow as a person.
So, dear listeners, what kind of person do you want to become this week? What opportunities can help you get there?
Perfect question to end on. Remember, you don't have to wait for Friday to start fresh. Every Monday is a new beginning, and every day is full of possibilities.
And don't forget to check out the transcript and practice exercises in the description below. We'd love to hear about your new opportunities in the comments.
Until next time, keep your eyes open, keep your mind curious, and remember, new week, new opportunities. I'm Nora.
And I'm Ethan. Thanks for listening to Fluent English Journey, and we'll see you next week. Have an amazing week, everyone.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out my other videos to keep improving your English. See you next time.